Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here, back with a new video. It's been a while. I wanted to wait until this came in and kind of kill two birds with one stone and do like an unboxing video and also a recap of how the tournament, the St. Louis BBR tournament went. As some of you know, I know Chaplain and Hambone and maybe a few others have already posted their recaps and so on. But as many of you may know, against all odds and expectations, Madman and I, with the help of Mr. Scrubbert, on the first 2 days, we actually won. We took home the gold against all odds, pulling out victories each of the 3 days of the tournament. We expected to be eliminated. Oh, we're going to be playing against all these pros and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And we won. I had a total blast playing this game 3 days in a row. It was exhausting, but I mean, that's why we love it. I can't get enough of it. Rich from Combat Miniatures also made this mug for the two champions. So Madman and I both got one of these. Very, very cool. Drink coffee out of this every day, or almost every day at least. But very, very cool. With the way the ticket system went that Chaplain came up with how you accrued points to get tickets for the raffles and stuff, I got lucky and I won this Battleboard box. Gijoe said he would make one for the tournament and for the winner. It wasn't there, obviously. There was just this piece of paper with the image printed out on it. But he would make one and then send it to whoever won it. Unfortunately, G.I. Joe wasn't able to make it to the tournament, but that was his contribution, and I managed to win. This is my original Battleboard strip, just laminated piece of paper. As you can see, because Madman and I both have the Young Grasshopper dice, so we changed it so that the colors are representative with the Young Grasshopper dice. And since I already had those, and I actually won another set of them at the tournament anyway, I asked Joe if he could change. I sent him the file that Madman made, and I asked Joe if he could use that file to make the lid, and he said, "Yeah, sure, that's no problem." And so he went and got it printed, and so on and so forth. And yeah, he just sent it out, and I just got it today. So I guess without further ado, let's open this up and see just how it looks. I'm very excited. Okay, cut this thing. Okay, probably could have pre-cut that earlier, but hey. You know, it's my first time doing this. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, I'm excited already. Oh my goodness. Wow. My fingernails recently. Wow. Felt on there. Moose, congrats on being a BBR champ. Enjoy. Joe. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. Oh, that's nice felt. Oh my goodness. It's got a real good feel to it. Oh my God. This is certainly a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. Here's just a size comparison. This is if you print the image out at home on a full size. If you print it out on just on a standard printer paper, that is the size difference. Wow. Let's see. I just cut my fingernails, so I can't really get in there too well with this. Yeah. I'll just pull it, but yeah. Wow. That is going to be cool, having this on the table. Wow. Super cool. Oh my god. This is so cool because I don't have anything. I just repurpose stuff that I use. I don't have anything fancy. I just have a map on my table. I don't have like a, you know, a frame box for the game. This is so cool. Joe, this is an honor to have this. And then also, speaking of which, so like I said, I repurpose stuff. So this is a box I have that I've used to contain my coins and also my battle markers. And so my new plan is to store these in here instead. Switch this over because I was thinking, oh, what can I do with these two compartments? And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I can use these to target my attacks, and these are the non-combat moves. And so when I'm doing these with Madman over the phone, it's really easy to play them out if I'm Japan, especially, you know, with these all over the board. So I do like using these, and I have way more than I need to. I think I've ordered like 3 different sets of these colors, just so I have way more than enough. Probably fit something else in here too, actually. Wow. And now I've spared up these 2 compartments for the other style of the chips. So multiple purposes. Okay. Doing that one-handed is a little tough. Yeah. So yeah, this will make sense. Wow. Again, I can't really get in there very well just because of I just cut my fingernails. You know how it is. Oh, got it. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Alrighty. Oh, wow. This looks great, Joe. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I am honored to have this. I am honored to have this as a part of my collection and my game. This is so cool. So yeah, that about does it, at least with this. Backing up to the tournament itself. Total blast. I know Chaplain's covered about it. Hambone's posted a video about it too. Speaking of which, so on the first day we played against Rich from Combat Miniatures and Ray, I believe it was, and I think they were with Wild Wests. That was their team name. They were fun guys. They hadn't played BBR proper before, so we actually, they were Axis, we were allies. We gave it to them pretty good, and that's how we got a bunch of tickets. And I think we were the only allied victory that day because of that. Great guys, really cool dudes. They were a blast to play with. The second day we played against, I'm forgetting their team name, but it was General Fund, Corpo 24, and Lieutenant Dan. Oh, it was the Lieutenant Generals and Corpo, I believe. Yeah, anyway, once again, so now we were the Axis, they were the Allies, and once again, big victory on our part. We just crushed them. I was Japan. Rich was not Rich, sorry. Madman was Germany, and Mr. Scrubbert was Italy, and Mr. Scrubbert did a fantastic job. Also, by the way, we got to play with his painted pieces both first 2 days while he was there. He wasn't able to stick around for the third day, unfortunately. Our team name, by the way, was the Mad Moose disease, since Madman, Madman, Moose Cow. Anyway, yeah. So that day again, we had another victory. And Lieutenant Dan was America, and Corpo was Russia, General Fund was UK, etc., etc. Great guys. Just had once again, just like this is 3 solid days of just having a blast. And then the third day, we lost Mr. Scarlett because of his obligations, and it was just me and Madman, and we had no clue what to expect because we ended up being paired up against Hambone and his son Parker, and oh man, we were stressing. We're like, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We got to try our best, and we actually managed to win the tournament. We took home gold. And I mean, like, I don't mean it wasn't it wasn't lopsided like either at all like either of the other games. This was down to the wire. It came so close. We had the right point by like 1 IPC, and it came down to whether or not Canada could take out could break up the Atlantic Wall point. And it was just so close. It was such a close game. Just by the end of it, when it was finally all said and done and it was confirmed that we won, I collapsed into a chair. It was it was exhausting to play this game for 3 days in a row, but it was so fun. I'm so glad that we went. And then on top of that, like, there were still causes for concern because of COVID and everything. But I figured it was worth the risk, and it absolutely was, because afterwards I came back, waited a week, got tested, had to do it for a job anyway, which was negative, so consequence free. And now I'm vaccinated too, so good things all around. Anyway, so that about does it, I think. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. I'm trying to remember things from a week. Over a month has passed, so I'm trying to remember everything. But if you are considering doing it for the next year, by all means, do it. I can't recommend it enough to get in on one of these tournaments. I know that Sired Blood's tournament in September is probably full up. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go or not. I know Madman's considering it if it becomes a possibility. But anyway, I can't recommend doing these enough. So shout out to the Chaplain, shout out to Gijoe, shout out to Hambone, Lieutenant Dan, Pagan, everybody else that we got to meet there who was super cool. And it was just Corpo, General Fund, Rich, Ray, everybody we got to play against and meet. You guys were all so cool and such good guys to meet. I made so many new friends in person, and it was a blast. Issues with the hotel aside, those did not, the hotel sponsoring, or not sponsoring, but the hotel that gave us the space, that provided the space. There were a few issues that you can see on Chaplin's video. He talks about it. But anyway, point being, we had a blast. This is fantastic. Yeah, I'm just going in circles at this point, but, to quote Hambone, roll some dice, And in my words, just remember to roll the dice better, Until then, see you next time, YouTube.